another activity. No students will go home early on Wednesday. The PAYS survey is required by the county and state and will provide valuable data to help meet the needs of our students. Students interested in auditioning for the school musical, Fiddler on the Roof, should pick up their audition packet and sign up for a time slot as soon as possible. Auditions are tomorrow. There is a winter track meeting on Friday, November 10th during homeroom. There will be a sophomore class meeting in the main auditorium on Monday, November 13th during homeroom. And here's Zach with today's news.
Thanks, Kens. Cruel weather on a damp, muddy night did not stop the annual Powder Puff football showdown last night between the Sweet Baby Playas and She Got Game. The field conditions were rough, and the game was quickly turned into a run-dominated event of QB sneaks by She Got Game's Emily Wasilewski and running back Mia Kaminsky. No score until the second quarter when Sweet Baby Playas set up a long drive including a nice air game. Macy Mazzatesta would find Maya Mariello for a hookup of 25 yards. Later in the drive on the 5-yard line, Bailey Little found the end zone on a sweep to go up 6-0 for the Playas. The 2-point conversion was good by Chloe Smith, putting the score at 8-0. In the second quarter, She Got Game mounted a drive with Wasilewski taking a quarterback keeper for a 40-yard scamper into the Playas territory, which led to another completed pass to McKenna Fletcher for 15 yards from Wasilewski, but came up short on downs, forcing the ball back to the Sweet Baby Playas. Deep into the third quarter, Emily Wasilewski had a crucial game-changing pick, giving the ball to She Got Game, who couldn't capitalize on the defensive momentum. The rest was a defensive battle until the fourth quarter, with 10-yard sacks from Fletcher and Maddie Sipneski, and short yardage gains by both sides. Time was becoming a factor, and Wasilewski found herself grabbing another interception off of Sweet Baby Playas' QB Mazzatesta. This started a drive in their opponent's territory, milking the clock to just 3 minutes. Wasilewski got a nice 13-yard run, setting up first and goal on She Got Game, 5-yard line. Mia Kaminsky got down to the inch-yard line on a tough run play. On third down, Wasilewski took a sweeper on the left side to put She Got Game on the board 8-6, but fell short on the 2-point conversion as Fletcher caught Smith in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. The final score was 8-6 with Sweet Baby Playas coming out on top. The game was coordinated by Mr. and Mrs. Aaron and Kelly Demansky and Mr. Chris Cunningham. Sweet Baby Playas captains were seniors Bailey Little, Macy Mazzatesta, Chloe Smith, and Maya Mariello. And She Got Game's captains were seniors Emily Barnhart, Lizzie Jones, Mia Kaminsky, and Emily Wasilewski. The complete game will air on an upcoming WKMC TV evening broadcast. Thank you to all who came out and supported this annual event, with all proceeds benefiting the National Honor Society and the class of 2018. The Merit Award winner for the month of September is 6th grade student Braden Brincash, son of Mike and Beth Brincash of Locust Gap. Braden was nominated by his teachers Mrs. Geist and Mrs. Chicatano and Miss Reichwein for his motivation to help others, his kindness, and his model of tornado pride. Braden is the president of the Elementary Student Council, treasurer of the 6th grade class, and participates in Odyssey of the Mind. Braden plays trumpet in the elementary school band, is a captain for the Cougars B football team, and is a baseball player for MCA Elite and the Locust Gap Civics. He assists with the younger Locust Gap baseball teams as an umpire, coach, concession stand worker. Braden also plays basketball for the CYO and has been a longtime elementary wrestler. He's an altar server of Our Lady of Lourdes in Mount Carmel. Congratulations, Braden, on your achievements, and keep up the good work. Today's word of the day is slapdash. After the robbery, the homeowner found his house left in a slapdash mess. Stay tuned to find out the meaning of slapdash. We'll be right back with Katie and the sports.
Friday night was a big night as the varsity football team traveled to South Williamsport to face the tough Mountaineers. Mount Carmel area were the underdogs, coming off a 6-4 regular season, while South Williamsport had a 9-1 record and the home field advantage. That didn't scare MCA, who came out red hot, forcing a 3-and-out the first drive of the game, then ran right down the field. 3 huge rushes to cap off the drive started with wing Shane Widener, who broke the edge with the longest run of the game before being shoved out of bounds. The very next play, halfback John Ayers found a seam, making it to the 4-yard line. Ayers finished the drive, following his blockers into the end zone for an easy score, 7-0. The second quarter opened up quickly for South Williamsport with a back-out pass to Ashton Martin, who made his way to the red zone. A couple plays later, the Mountaineers tried to reverse pass to C.J. Reichard, and that C.J. Reichard jumped and caught perfectly. Reichard took it 83 yards the other way to waltz by the pylon untouched. The score now 14-0 MCA. The Tornadoes proved that slow and steady wins the race. After getting the ball back, they marched down the field, run by run, until Widener bounced free, making some swifty cuts into the end zone for a 25-yard touchdown run. The Red Tornadoes put up 21 unanswered points, but South Williamsport answered back before the half. Gideon Green swept his way down the field before putting up 6. The scoreboard read 21-7 at the half, and Tornadoes in white never looked back. Green scored another touchdown for South, but MCA got those 7 points right back, with Widener scoring his second of the game. The dagger was at the end of the game when Reichard made a great pass deflection in the end zone on 4th and 9, freezing the scoreboard 28-14. The Mount Carmel area Red Tornadoes broke a 5-year-long playoff losing streak with the Friday night win. Some interesting stats from the game: linebacker Manus McCracken had edged himself over 100 tackles on the year, which he did for 2 consecutive seasons, and is now the 11th player in MCA history to do so. With those high numbers, McCracken hit 7th all-time on the tackles list, carrying a heavy total of 310 tackles. Another defense feat came from Reichard's interception, which is the 7th longest interception of all time at 83 yards. On the offensive side of the ball, Ayers racked up his total rushing yards, pushing it to 2,712 total. That places him 8th on the all-time leaders list at MCA. While his total offense total of 4,401 yards gives him a top 10 spot at Mount Carmel, and he's only a junior. This week, our Red Tornadoes will have a home game in the second round of playoffs, playing Line Mountain at the Silver Bowl, looking to make their way to district championships. Kickoff is at 7. Advanced tickets are available in the athletic office. No VITs or PHACs are allowed. Junior high girls basketball was at the Kevin Collins tournament, but we don't have scores at the moment. The varsity boys cross-country team and freshman Caroline Fletcher qualified for the state meet in Hershey. Congratulations to the boys team that came in 9th overall, and Caroline came in 88th. We'll have more details tomorrow. Tonight in sports, junior high girls basketball travels to Bloomsburg at 4:30. And back to Kenzie at the news desk.
Thanks, Katie. Plenty of students and teachers can agree that lunch is their favorite time of the day. Sometimes our enthusiasm is a little over the top, but the deals of November deserve all of our excitement. On the 7th is a Select and Elect Day, where students can vote for their favorite meals. All students will also be entered into a raffle that day if they purchase lunch. Friday, November 10th, is a gigantic day for the lunchroom. The lunchroom will be selling delicious apple dumplings a la carte. Then, on Tuesday, the 14th, a sweet treat of baked apples and sweet potatoes will be served as the recipe of the month. 2 days later, on Thursday, November 16th, it is the biggest day of them all, the Thanksgiving meal. Make sure to eat a light breakfast that day, or you might be stuffed with stuffing. So build up your calf track funds, because November is going to be a great month for lunch specials. Slapdash is an adjective from the 18th century, meaning done or made without careful planning, haphazard. After the robbery, the homeowner found his house left in a slapdash mess. And for today's lunch, breakfast for lunch, tater tots, assorted juice, and choice of milk. And for tomorrow's breakfast, waffles, whole grain cereal with toast, assorted bagels, chilled juice or fruit, and low-fat milk. That's it for this Monday, MCA.
Good luck to the junior high girls team tonight as they travel to Bloomsburg.
And don't forget to sign up for audition time for Fiddler on the Roof. Auditions are tomorrow.
Have a great day.
brought to you in part by Family Home Medicine.